Hey, this is Malika of Evanston Live TV, and I have with me Big Jake, Big Jacob Blake. I just found out it's like several Jakes in the Blake family, and I'm like, well, which Jake are we talking about? Jake 1, Jake 2, Jake 3, Jake 4? Who are we talking about? Hi, Jake.
Hello, Malika. How are you?
All right.
We're going to be announcing on Tuesday, I believe the 24th.
Mhm,
Is tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow is the 24th.
mhm.
We'll be announcing that we'll be asking for a national blackout Black Friday. We're asking all our brothers and sisters that do not believe in homegrown terrorism to not spend their dollars at the stores where they sell My Pillow products. So far on that list is Walmart, CVS, Bed Bath and Beyond, uh, any bedding place that sells any of his products. Um,
Now,
this man,
what's the owner's name of My Pillow?
Lord, I forget his name. I really don't. I didn't even care to know his name. I know his product, and his product is his namesake. And he spent over $1.8 million to bond out that terrorist that killed those two people in Wisconsin and maimed one other. And there's a lot of brothers that sat all the way up until their court time for murder charges that did not walk down the street with a long rifle doing this to people that were not trying to harm him. So obviously, this individual and Ricky Schroeder have decided to invest in homegrown terrorism, and we're going to divest, hopefully. And we spoke with our vote. Now we must learn to speak with our dollar because the black dollar is a powerful dollar and it's a powerful way to express yourself. I'm tired of being taken for granted and the white stores just knowing we have to come to them to spend. So we'll be asking that on this Black Friday, if you look like me or you're brown, to spend your money at brown owned businesses or black owned businesses so that we can hurt them the way that they're hurting us. Because the only way they'll feel it is in their pockets. And we want to make sure that they understand that we're in this for the long run. We're not in this to be tush hogged and pushed around anymore. We're tired, Malika. We're tired 401 years of oppression. We're tired of being taken for granted. Our people are important.
Yes. As you were talking, I was looking up because I want to make sure people know his name. So the product is My Pillow, and the CEO is Mike Lindell. He's
Mike Lindell.
Mike Lindell. He's the CEO of My Pillow, and then you have Ricky Schroeder. So they bailed out Kyle Rittenhouse, who shot and killed two people who were peacefully protesting in Kenosha. And actually, they injured a young black man, shot him in the hand. He was in,
Blew his arm off. Yes.
yes. And the two that passed were two young white men, but they were out there peacefully protesting. Um, they they were fighting for your son, Jacob
Right.
Blake.
Yes.
Fighting for your son, Jacob Blake. Not fighting, but they were peacefully protesting for your son Jacob Blake, who we know that story. He was unarmed young man, shot by a police officer, and praise God he survived. And your family has been out there. bringing awareness, and you're not going to let them get away with it. So for Kyle Rittenhouse to be bailed out, $2 million, people pouring funds to bail him out. If that doesn't let people know that we are in a racist country, I don't know what else does.
I don't know what will.
I don't know what will. Exactly.
It's so obvious to me how they feel about us.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy. It's so obvious. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm making spaghetti and meatballs. I'm so sorry, but my guys got to eat.
He's
So I'm trying.
meatballs for his grandsons, you guys.
I'm multitasking at this moment, but it was so important that I let you all know the gist of this, and that this is just not for me, that we're standing up for our communities, for our rights to stand up, because we don't have to take this anymore, you all. We don't have to take it anymore.
Right.
We've been in the caverns of darkness for long enough. We've asked for a place at the table long enough. I have the Black Carpenters Society of the United States building chairs. So when I kick down the doors, we're bringing in chairs. We're not asking for a seat. We're bringing in our own chairs. Mm-hmm. We're tired of being taught lies. I mentioned Ms. Gardner's name to Joe Biden on her bill that is doing so successfully in Illinois. We must be taught the truth at a young age. We must be proud of our ancestors. We must be proud of where we come from. We must be taught what originated on the original continent. We must know who Dr. Leakey is, and who Lucy is, and how his wife found Lucy. So we can't hide any longer. Mm-hmm. We can't hide. They can't hide sweep us under the rug any longer. Mm-hmm. You can't tell me that we are not reading and understanding and learning when you do most of your learning outside of what they're teaching. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So then that means there's something wrong with the curriculum. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Most definitely, and you know, we're on that path to really fight that. Representative LaShawn K. Ford, and you've been supportive. So many people have been supportive. People have to know their history. If they don't know their history, they don't understand why what's taking place is taking place right now. So they don't understand why some men and women will come together to put $2 million together to let this young murderer out of jail. Murderer. See, it is what it is. He's a murderer. Mm-hmm. There's no two ways about what he did. It's the point that he's white, and it's the point that he's young. Well, we have Black young men that are dying. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not by their fault, not by fault of their own. That's so right. Until the two systems of justice become even governed systems, mm-hmm. I won't rest. Mm-hmm. And I'm with you. I will not rest. And I had to tell you that, and hopefully you'll air this sometime tomorrow. And by that time, we should be going national with the four families to be stating what we need to state. But I'm just asking, I'm begging Black and brown people, it's time for us to start thinking different. We are not in a barrel. We are not crabs. Build with each other. Build on with each other. Don't build over. We have the blueprint to success. The blueprint is being us. Mm-hmm. Sharing what we have with each other. What happened to that? What happened to that whole premise? Mm-hmm. not just sharing a conversation, sharing a meal, sharing your last, giving. We gave away 1,400 turkeys this weekend. I drove down and took 300 to Breonna Taylor's family in Louisville. I took 100 over to Milwaukee to the Cole family. We shared what we had. Without Isaiah Thomas, we wouldn't have had those turkeys, baby. We gave out 800 of them on the South Side at Leo High School. If I did not care, I would not do. I'll go to my grave caring because I love my people the way I love myself and my children.
And we'll end it there on that note, Jake, and know that we are in this with you. We are in this fight with you. And thank you for all that you're doing, because you and your brother, I don't know how y'all doing it in terms of energy wise. You all are out there, just y'all out there. Y'all out there.
Well,
Make
when
it
you're
happen.
not chosen to do something, you let Allah, you let God use you.
That's right. That's right.
And I thank you for everything that you do on a daily.
Thank you. Thank you, Jake. Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to get the word out tomorrow. Make sure everyone boycotts My Pillow. Look out for Black Friday. Do not support this man who helped bail out a murderer. A murderer. We can't let that slide, people. We can't let it slide. There's no justice in that. None. Those two young men. Have you heard from their parents? The two
No,
young
no, I
men
have
who did?
not. We'll be waiting. I'm sure we'll hear from them this week.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll hear from them this week.
I'm sure they are like beside themselves, just ready to
Right.
jump out their skin right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, Jake. So thank you so much. I'm gonna be sure to get this out, get the word out.
Okay.
And hold on one sec. I'm gonna just end this.
Okay.
Okay, you all. This is Malika, Evanston Live TV. That was Jacob Blake. You all, please be sure boycott My Pillow. Boycott this product, this company, this CEO of My Pillow. He bailed out Kyle Rittenhouse, who is a young murderer. Two peaceful protesters and injured a third. And he was out on $2 million. That shows you America. That shows you America. So you all please be sure, check out the information in the description and stay tuned.